did I tell you? I came right back. Yes, here I am. How are you? Welcome back. So, I was cleaning my sweat right here. And we're doing this story, The Holly Jolidays by Judy, Moody, and Stink. And because I talked so much in the first video, I had to make another one. So we're going to start right to making this chapter. Making a list and checking it twice. Let me show you. Are they writing on toilet paper? This is a pandemic and then we don't have enough toilet paper. You gotta write on paper, not toilet paper. Anywho, Judy Moody went back to making a list and checking it twice. Not a thing of nicknames for Stink list. Not a things to do when you're homesick list. ATP, not toad pee. A list. A toilet paper list of all the stuff she wanted to get for Christmas. A totally presents list. Oh my gosh. You know how many little papers I see that you can cut, and she's making lists on every single what do you call those? I forget. Anywho, let's go and continue before I lose it over here. Toilet paper list is all the stuff she wanted for Christmas. A totally presents list. How do you make a list on toilet paper? I don't know. It wasn't easy writing on toilet paper, but TP was the only thing long enough to fit all the presents she wanted. Oh my Lord. You can't ask Santa for all that stuff. Judy unrolled her TP list, toilet paper. I went out the door and into the hall and past Stink's room and down the stairs. Oh my gosh. Where did you see this picture? It rolled right across the S encyclopedia Stink was reading for the 100th time. Hey, yelled Stink. Sorry, said Judy, just making my list. This is like 10 miles long, said Stink. So, that means I get 10 miles of presents, said Judy. Stink went back to his encyclopedia. He was reading about snowy owls and snowshoe hares. He was reading about snowdrop trees. He was reading about snowflake Bentley. Judy didn't get it. Usually Stink wanted tons and tons of stuff. Miles more stuff than Judy. Miles more stuff than Judy. Oh my gosh, look at this. She is actually writing on the whole entire roll of toilet paper. Can you believe that? I'm in shock. Stink, you better make a list, Judy told him. Only 5 more days till Christmas. I already have a list, said Stink. Where is it? Judy asked. In my head. You better write it down, Stinkerbell. I'll remember. How are you going to remember if you don't write it down? How will I know what to get you? How will Mom and Dad know? And Grandma Lou? And Webster and Sophie of the elves and any real elves? Fine, I'll write it down. Stink tore a blank page from his tablet. He scribbled something in 2 seconds, then put his pencil down. Done, said Stink. Done? Asked Judy. How can you be done already? I've been working on my list for 360-something days. Judy picked up the piece of paper. Stink had written just one puny word. That one word was snow. That's what he wanted, snow. That's it? Just one thing? Snow? That's not even a present. That's all I want. Not even snow boots or a snow hat or snow pants or snowshoes or a snowboard. I guess not. Nope. Not even an inflatable igloo with flake snowballs? Nope. Not even a snow globe kit or a snow cone machine? Actually, a snow cone machine would be nice, but nope. All I really want is snow. Stink. That is so way boring. Oh my gosh. Boring? Are you cuckoo? What about snowmen and snow forts and snow angels and snowball fights? What about sledding? And what about snow days off from school? Have you looked outside lately? Hello? The mailman was wearing shorts the other day, and I saw a robin yesterday. What a Grinch, says Stink. Stink, I told you it hardly ever even snows in Virginia. What are the chances it'll snow this year? For real? It better snow, says Stink, or I'm moving to Vermont. Mele kaliki maka. Mele kaliki maka. Mele kaliki maka. Mele kaliki maka. Last day of school before Christmas, Judy shouted when she got home from school. Judy and Stink dumped their backpacks on the couch. So what did you do for your last day? Asked Mom. Ate candy canes, said Stink. We had an Aloha Christmas party, said Judy. Like in Hawaii. Or Hawaii. Sophie of the Elves was my secret Santa, said Stink. We drank pink flamingo punch, played with Pin the monkey on the palm tree. I never heard of that one. It's cute. And I got a snow globe all the way from Vermont, says Stink. Mr. Todd wore sunglasses and a Hawaiian shirt and gave everybody a leg, I think is, to wear tonight, said Judy, pointing to her flower necklace. Don't forget that tonight is the 10th annual Holly Jolly holiday happening at school. We made a field guide to snowflakes, says Stink, digging into his backpack and pulling out a chart with shapes. Even though no two are the same, a lot of snowflakes have the same shapes. Stellodendrites and are like trees, but lots of other snowflakes have shapes like pencils, prisms, plates, and puffballs. Okay. We learned that Mele Kalikimaka means Merry Christmas in Hawaii. We heard the story about a famous guy who figured out how to take pictures of thousands of snowflakes. What's his name, Jack Frost? Asked Judy. Snowflake Bentley, says Stink. He is the encyclopedia, 2 times under S and under B too. In Hawaii, my name would be Iyuki. Iyuki, says Stink. That's a perfect name for you. Ho ho ho. Stink, you say Ioki. My name is Kimo, pronounced Kimo. I asked Mr. Todd. Sounds like Kimo and Luki both had an exciting day, said Mom. Are you both ready for the holiday program tonight? Yes, said Judy. My class is singing the 12 Days of Christmas in Hawaii. Rare. How about you, Stink? Did your class practice the skit for the night before Christmas? Don't remind me, says Stink. I have to be a mouse again. Sophie of the Elves gets to be a sugar plum. Websters get to be Prancer or Vixen, I forget which. But no, I have to be a shorty pants mouse. Every year. You could wear long pants, Judy suggested. Oh my goodness. He doesn't want to be a mouse. Look at the cat playing. This is funny. Why am I sweating? Oh, now it's the night. It's the night. I'm sweating in this room. This light. I need air. Let me drink some water. Wait. Excuse me. Nice water. Water. At least you have a mouse costume already, said Mom. Dito, pobrecito. Poor thing. Yeah, put it on and give us a sneak peek. I mean, squeak peek. Judy cracked herself up. Hardy har har. I wish just once I could be something like a stellar dendrite, Sting said wistfully. Stellar dandruff? Stink, there's no stellar dandruff in the night before Christmas, Judy teased. Stink went upstairs to try on his mouse costume. And a parrot in a palm tree. Judy practiced singing while she fed Jaws. And a parrot in a palm tree. Judy practiced singing while she put a jingle bell collar on a mouse. And a parrot in a palm tree. A parrot in a palm. That's not how it goes, is it? No. Judy practiced singing while she set the table. Where was Stink? Why was it taking him about 100 million years just to put on mouse ears? Oh my gosh. Finally, Stink came downstairs, covering his not mouse ears. I thought there were 12 days of Christmas. What happened to the other 11? Ho, 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 said Judy. She looked at what Stink was wearing. Hey, what's your mouse costume? How come you're wearing all white? I thought mice were brown. A mouse can be white, said Stink. Yeah, maybe a science mouse, like the kind that gets tests done on him, or runs through mazes, or gets eaten by snakes. Not a night before Christmas mouse. A white mouse goes with a white Christmas, says Stink. Not a creature was staring, not even a science mouse, Judy roared. Look at him. He's too big too anyway. Oh my goodness. Now they're gonna fight. A parrot in a palm tree. Oh my gosh. How is that? They're singing a parrot in a palm tree. When the Moody's got to the multi-purpose room. The multi-purpose room, I remember those in elementary. Elementary. At Virginia Dare School that night, it was decorated with evergreen branches, pine cone wreaths, and candy canes. Blinking white lights twinkle around the doorway. The school looks so pretty tonight, said Mom. They did a great job, Dad agreed. It would look better with snow, said Stink. Where do you see the decorations? For our skit, Judy told her parents. The whole stage is going to be decked out like Hawaii. And Frank's bringing in cookies, his real-life parrot, cookie talks, and everything. Better go find your classes, you two, said Mom. Break a leg, says Dad. Look for me, says Stink, at the beginning of the night before Christmas. Chemo is going to be pretty hard to miss a science mouse in the middle of the holiday celebration, said Judy. The lights went down. Oh, can you picture it? The 10th annual Holly Jolly Holiday happening began. Miss Tuxedo, the principal, welcomed everyone, and the music teacher played Let It Snow softly in the background. Mr. Todd was the announcer, and first up was the kindergarten class, which sang the Kwanzaa spelling song. The 5th grade played a jazzy version of Feliz Navidad. The 1st grade recited a Hanukkah poem about 8 little candles. The 4th grade acted out a skit about Sinterklaas from Holland. Oh, wow. Finally, it was time for Judy's class. Judy, Rocky, and Frank stood stage left, beside class 3T's blow-up plastic palm trees. A rainbow of pink, green, and blue spotlights shone down on them. They were all wearing shorts, flip-flops, and Hawaiian shirts. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be something to see. I have to show you this picture. Look at them. There's a parrot. Judy squinted in the bright light. She felt her hands sweat. She felt her neck itch under the plastic flower leg. Can you hold Cookie? Frank asked Judy, holding out his real-life parrot. I'm too nervous. I'm too nervous too, said Judy. The parrot has to sit up in the palm tree, said Rocky. But it's plastic. It might fall down. Oh my God. Well, he can fly anyway. Oh my goodness. Frank held out his arm. Oh, wait. Okay. Like in the song. Hurry up, Mr. Toad's about to start. Frank held out his arm. Cookie flapped her wings, hopping from Frank's arm onto the palm tree prop. Tonight, Mr. Toad announced, we celebrate holiday traditions from all around the world. Class 3T chose to honor Christmas in Hawaii with its very own version of a well-known song. Judy took a deep breath. Everyone sang number 1 day of Christmas. My tutu gave to me a parrot in a palm tree. My tutu. Judy smiled and pushed her hair out of her eyes. Number 2 day of Christmas, my tutu gave to me 2 pink flamingos and a parrot in a palm tree. I can't sing, it's so funny. Mary had a little lamb, sang Cookie. The audience cracked up. I knew the parrot was gonna start talking. Quiet, Cookie, Frank warned, shaking his finger at her. Quiet. Number 3 day of Christmas, my tutu gave to me 3 boogie boars, 2 pink flamingos, and a parrot in a palm tree. Mary had a little laugh, sang Cookie, bobbing her head. The audience laughed even harder for 11 whole verses. As soon as class 3T sang Parrot in a Palm Tree, Cookie squawked, Mary had a little lamb. 12 ukuleles, 11 ice cube melting, 10 fish a leaping, 9 hula dancers, 8 Santa surfing, 7 sharks a swimming, 6 flip-flop flopping, 5 golden pineapples, 4 flower lanes, 3 boogie boards, 2 pink flamingos, and a parrot in a palm tree. Class 3T sang its heart out on the last verse. Just as the audience prepared to clap, Cookie sang, María tenía un pequeño cordero. Mary had a little lamb in Spanish. The audience went wild. They roared, they stood up and clapped, they yelled, Encore! Mele kaliki maca, shouted Class 3T. And they all took a bow before the curtains closed. Cookie, bad girl, said Frank behind the curtain. Get down here right now. He held out his arm. Little lamb, sang Cookie, ruffling her feathers. But she would not come down off the palm tree. All that practicing, and she ruined the show, said Frank. No way, said Judy. Everyone loved it. Cookie was the star of the show. They think we planned it that way, said Rocky. How does Cookie know Mary had a little lamb anyway? Asked Judy. She's singing. Oh my gosh. She listens to dog cat radio on the internet, said Frank. Oh my gosh. My mom leaves it on to keep our pets company when we're not home, and they play animal songs all day. They have a Spanish hour too. Oh my gosh, she's so smart. Mr. Todd stepped into the spotlight once more. Thank you, Cookie the parrot, for celebrating diversity with us tonight. Cookie bobbed her head up and down like she was taking a bow. She's so proud of herself. Oh my gosh. And now for our grand finale. The second graders will perform the night before Christmas. That stinks class, said Judy to Rocky and Frank. Let's go sit in an audience so we can watch. Miss Dempster is reading the poem and the kids are acting it out. Stinks. Sorry, I heard a noise. I heard somebody laughing, and then I forgot I had the TV on it. I'm like, here I'm hearing ghosts again. Oh my god. Hang on. I'm so into the book I didn't even hear the TV before. Whoa. Okay, let's get a grip. It's the night. It's the night. Okay. Right. So we were over here saying Miss Dempster is reading the poem. The kids are acting it out. Stings the mouse, and he starts right near the beginning. The lights went down. The audience got quiet. Their curtain opened. Was the night before Christmas, read Miss D in a hushed voice. She was sitting in a big armchair at the front of the stage. A second grader walked on stage holding up a cardboard moon attached to a stick. Went all through the house, Miss D continued. 3 more second graders dragged the cardboard house on stage. Not a creature was stirring, read Miss D. Not even a mouse. The whole audience got super still. Not a cell phone was sounding, not even a cough. Where's Stink? Judy whispered. That's his line. Not even a mouse, Miss D read again, a little louder. Oh no, Judy whispered. Stink misses cue. The audience fidgeted. Chairs squeaked. Feet shuffled. Mouse! Miss D said again, practically shouting this time. Where is he? Asked Judy. Before Miss D could say mouse again, someone or something burst on stage in a flash of white. Frank Pearl leaned forward trying to see. Is that Stink? Let me see. I thought you said he was a mouse, Rocky whispered. He is, said Judy, a bright white science mouse. But when the spotlight found Stink, he was not a science mouse. He was not a mouse at all. He was a snowflake. A bright, shiny snowflake. Stink was dressed all in white, and strapped to his back was a giant 6-pointed sparkly snowflake. On his t-shirt, in black letters, he'd written, Stellar Dendrite. Look at his picture. He knew what he wanted and he made it happen. Good for you. I can't look, said Judy, covering her face. Not a creature was staring, yelled Stink, whirling and twirling in the spotlight. Not even a snowflake. It was clear from the look on her face that Miss Dempster had not expected a blizzard. After Stink floated around for a moment or two, she kept right on reading the poem, as if nothing strange had happened. Judy had known Stink to be a mouse plenty of times. She had known him to be a human flag. She had known him to be James Madison's shortest president ever. But never in a million years did she dream that Stink would one day dance on stage as a stellar dendrite. What a flake, said Judy. As in snowflake. Or should I say snow freak? Judy and Stink would be laughing like a bowl full of jelly over this one for many Christmases to come. Jingle all the way. Look at the cat. Ooh, if I could put that on Minnie, but she won't let me do anything like that. Okay. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, the Moodys were staring, even Mouse. Dad was ordering Hawaiian pizza with pineapple, and Mom was wrapping presents. Stink was shaking presents as fast as Mom could wrap them, then tucking them under the tree in the front room. Mouse chased a jingle bell all over the house. Judy Moody sang, Mele Kaliki Maka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. and have a hula jula Christmas. It is the best time of the year. Dad poked his head into the playroom of the kitchen. Pizza will be here any minute, he said. Does Judy have to sing Hawaiian songs? She knows I want snow. Like that's gonna stop the snow. Why don't you sing your own carols, Stink? Like Hark, the Gerald Angel sing. Oh, that belted out. Who's this Harold guy everybody's always singing about anyway? Never mind, said Dad, shaking his head. Sting put on his snowflake costume and sang, let it snow, let it snow. Can you imagine the chaos in that house? One kid singing one thing, the other. Well, yeah, I remember how that was. Oh my gosh. I remember when my daughter was in kindergarten, she learned this song called Ponchanela. All day long, for an entire year, she sang Ponchanela, Ponchanela. What you gonna do, Ponchanela, Ponchanela? My sons wanted to hit her so bad. She sings that again. I'm gonna hit her, mommy. It's like we were sick of it. She just loved the song so much. I remember. Just then the doorbell rang. Pizza! Yelled Stink. The Moody sat down to dinner. Judy was the first to grab the pizza table for her collection. Oh, the little thing in the middle. Stink ate all the pineapples of his pizza. What a great holiday show you kids had this year, said Dad. And I didn't have to be a mouse for once, said Stink. Miss D was sure surprised, said Mom. Yeah, she kept saying mouse, and Stink didn't come out. My snowflake got stuck in the door to the stage, said Stink. Ding dong! Could that be Pizza Man again? Dad asked. I'll get it, called Stink. He raced out the kitchen and opened the front door. Ooh, that's dangerous. Nowadays, don't do that. Let your parents, if they're there, open the door. If no parents are home, don't open the door. Okay, just want to let you know. Because, me, I worry. Okay. All right, so he opened the door. Stink could not believe his eyes. It was Jack Frost. Frost, live and in person. One more package for the Moody's got left behind in my truck, Jack said. Though it might be important, I thought it might be important. Wow, said Stink, taking the package. I never knew the mailman came at night. Jack Frost laughed. At this time of year, we work long hours. Thanks, said Stink. So you think it might snow tonight? Never say never, said Jack. Oh, I would have, say, come in so they can see you because they won't believe him again. Might be making snow angels and having snowball fights yet. Well, gotta go. I still have a lot of work to do. Goodbye, Jack Frost. Have a holly jolly day. Holly Joliday. Jolly holiday. Did you hear that? Stink asked his family, coming back into the kitchen. We heard you wishing someone a holly jolly day. Judy cracked up. Who was it? Jack Frost! Not again, said Judy, rolling her eyes. Who's Jack Frost? Mom and Dad asked at the same time. You guys don't know who Jack Frost is? Stink asked. He's the new mailman, said Judy. And he brings snow, Stink added. And tonight he brought us a package. Can we open it? Can we? No return address on the box, said Dad. Must be from Grandma Lou. She already sent fruitcake, said Mom. Maybe it's a Yule log, said Judy. What's a Yule log? Asked Stink. You'll never know, Judy cracked up. Just open it, Stink. Stink ripped the tape off the box. Inside were two squishy packages, one marked for Judy and one for Stink. They tore off the wrapping paper. Mittens, said Stink. A green pair for Stink and a red pair for Judy. Mittens? Look at the flamingos. A row of flamingos and a palm tree. Oh my goodness. Fa la 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 la, said Judy. I'd rather have fruitcake. That's weird, says Stink. There's still nothing that says who they're from. Just a note that says you'll need these when the snow flies. Oh, it's a mystery, said Judy. Maybe they're from Jack Frost, Stink said. So now Jack Frost know how to knit too? Judy snorted. Stink, why would the mailman give us presents? It's not just the mailman, says Stink. After pizza, Judy and Stink went into the playroom. Stink stared out the window, and Judy decked the halls with Christmas in Hawaii stuff. She decorated the blow-up palm tree from the holiday show with origami, surfboard, sailboats, and seahorses. She hung a string of pink flamingo lights. Even Mouse got to wear a glass skirt and fake flower lei. Stink pointed to the black sky. I think I see some clouds. I think you're seeing stars, Kimo, said Judy. I wish every one of those stars was a snowflake, said Stink. He sighed. I hope it snows by midnight. Jack Frost said, Stink, Judy said, craning her neck to look up in the sky. Give it up. No way is it going to snow by midnight. Want a bet? Asked Stink. Yes, look, they're looking out the window. Look at the pink flamingos in the background. Everybody can see through the window. Sure, said Judy. But if I win, you have to eat fruitcake. Who likes fruitcake? Okay, but I win. You have to help me build a snowman. Deal, said Judy. Hey, wait just a minute, said Stink. How would you know if it snows by midnight? You'll be in bed, sound asleep by then. No way, said Judy. I'm waiting up. Cool you, said Stink. Me too. Ooh, not so silent night. 8:12 p.m. Oh, no way am I drinking this, Stink sniffed the yucky smelling stuff in his Santa mug. It's coffee, said Judy. That's how you stay awake. Coffee? Blech! I'd rather drink a cup of mud. Just try it. Judy told her brother. Dad, are we allowed? Asked Stink. Go ahead, try it, said Dad. It's a special occasion. Come on, Kimo, said Judy. You go first. Stink stared into the dark, murky liquid. He took a sip. Bleh, he spit it into the sink. It tastes like tree bark, said Stink. Dad grinned. Tree bark, said Judy. There must be other ways to stay awake besides drinking tree bark. 8:43 p.m. Judy and Stink played all the holiday CDs they could find. Mom and Dad sang along the Frosty the Snowman, Jingle Bell Rock, and Winter Wonderland. Stink and Judy sang the Grinch theme song at the top of their lungs. I don't know how that one goes, but it says, your heart is full of unwashed socks. Your soul is full of gunk, Mr. Grinch. 3 words that besides describe you are as follow, and I quote, stink, stunk, stunk. I don't know how that one goes, sorry. 9:15 p.m. They took turns reading aloud all the books in the house about snow. Owl Moon, The Snowy Day, and Snowflake Bentley. Dad even recited the poem, stopping by woods on a snowy evening. All these snowy books are making me sleepy, said Stink. All these snowy books are making me cold, said Judy. 9:23 p.m. Mom and Dad wrapped more presents. Judy and Stink played 52 cards pickup after 53 times. No fair. How come you always get to throw them and I always have to pick them up? Pick up all the cards, says Stink. 9:36 p.m. I have a game for us, Stink. I'll ask you a question and you say, freak of nature. Ready? Ready, Freddy. What's another name for a blizzard in Virginia? Freak of nature. What's your favorite subject in school? Freak of nature. What do you call somebody who only wants snow for Christmas? Freak of nature. Hey, wait, that's me. Exactly, said Judy. 9:44. Still no snow, says Stink, reporting from his lookout by the window. He pointed to the thermometer outside. Hey, good news. It's 38 degrees. The temperature's dropping. It was 39 a few minutes ago. Oh my gosh. Well, my temperature's going up every time you check that thing. 9:52 p.m. Kid, said Dad, poking his head into the playroom. It was past your bedtime. Way past your bedtime. Mom had ribbon around her neck and a tag stuck to her sweater. It's past mine too, she said, yawning. But it's Christmas Eve, says Stink. We're trying to stay up till midnight, said Judy, to see if it snows. Can't we just sleep down here in our sleeping bags tonight? Mom and Dad gave each other a look. Okay, said Dad. Mom and I are off to bed. No pillow fights and no more hula dancing. Time to start tucking in, said Mom. Bah humbug, said Judy. She put on her monkey PJs. Stink climbed inside his snowflake sleeping bag. Mom and Dad kissed them goodnight and turned out the light. Stink couldn't help closing his eyes. Stink, don't punk out on me now, Judy said, plugging the flamingo lights back in. Oh, he was gonna sleep with those. Oh my goodness. The palm tree twinkled with all the colors of a sunset in Hawaii. I'm just resting my eyes, said Stink, yawning. 10:12 p.m. Judy went to brush her teeth. By the time she came back, Stink was fast asleep. Even Mouse was curled up in a cozy Santa hat. Hey, snoozer, Judy called. But Stink did not wake up. Oh my gosh. She tried making goofy faces and noises. She tried lifting up his eyelids. She tried tinkling him awake with the fuzzy tip of the Santa hat. Finally, she gave up. Stink was going to be bummed out. He fell asleep. But he was going to be double disappointed when he woke up and there was no snow. 10:27. Judy hummed all the 12 days of Christmas inside her head. Oh my gosh. 10:28. And she's holding on in there. Judy counted reindeer inside her head. 10:37. Suddenly, in the not-so-silent night, Judy heard something tapping on the roof. Reindeer? She heard something else tapping at the window. Jack Frost? She looked out when to her wondering eyes did appear but rain. There was only one thing worse than not getting snow for Christmas, getting rain. Judy looked over at the sleeping Stink. He was going to be double, triple, quadruple bummed out, disappointed. What happened then? Well, in Moodyville, they said that Judy Moody heart grew 3 sizes that day. Judy ran to get her sisters paper, glitter, glue, snip, snip, snip. While Stink was asleep, all snug on the couch, Judy made millions of paper snowflakes and stuck them all over the walls, windows, and doors. She sprinkled with teeny tiny scraps along the windowsill and all across the floor. She even sprinkled Stink while he was sleeping. In the moonlight, the confetti looked like new fallen snow. Oh, that's so nice of her. She's gonna make me cry. Perfect brainstorms were better than rainstorms any all day. Now Stink could have a ho-ho, no-home Christmas. Judy could not wait to see Stink's face when he woke up to snow everywhere, even if it was fake. It would be a million times better than watching him eat fruitcake any day. Judy felt like an old man winter. She felt like Santa at the North Pole. She felt like Snow Freak Bentley. Judy Moody, felt like the genuine and for real Jack, not the mailman, Frost. 11:57 p.m. Just before a big hand on the little hand hit 12, the rain stopped, tap, tap, tapping. Judy snuggled down in her cozy sleeping bag. At last, she was ready for some long winter napping. Oh my gosh, look what she did. Oh, that's such a nice sister. Wow. Oh, she is out. Let it snow. Oh my gosh, this is like 40 minutes. We have one chapter left. I hope this is going to be able to upload. When Stink woke up bright and early Christmas morning, he thought he was dreaming. Judy, wake up, wake up, snow. It really is a white Christmas. Judy rolled over. I know, Stink, it's just pretend snow. I didn't want you to have a very muddy Christmas or a very moody one. No, Jack Frost was here for real. Absolute positive, no lie. Huh? He brought us mittens, said Judy, hunkering down into her sleeping bag. It's cold. Come on, bedhead. Stink tugged at her sleeping bag. Just get up and look out the window. Still wrapped in her sleeping bag, Judy stood up and kangaroo hopped over to the window. Stink had rubbed a small circle in the frost on the window pane. Judy and Stink smudged their noses to the glass and peered out. Mouse dashed over to the window too, jingling all the way. Snow! Real life, not fake snow! On houses, trees, rocks, hills, and leaves. Everywhere they looked. A blanket and white. A marvelous marshmallow world. A whipped cream winter wonderland. Oh, he was so happy, look. Oh my goodness. The earth was covered in clean, white, bright, stellar dendrite snow. Heaven and nature seemed to sparkle and sing. Joy to the world! Snow. Snow, Stink breathed. No, now he could see, sorry, why in Alaska they had a dozen different words for snow. One word was just good enough. A genuine and real freak of nature, said Judy. It's like being inside a snow globe from Vermont, said Stink. I wish, I hoped, I dreamed of a white Christmas and my wish came true. Just like Jack Frost said. The world is your snowball, Stink, said Judy. Then Judy and Stink took one look at each other. Away to the closet they flew like a flash. They pulled on their boots and they pulled on their hats. They pulled on their coats and their scarves, their brand new hand mittens, mystery mittens. They held their breaths as they opened the front door. Oh my gosh, look at all the snow. Wow. I've seen snow once in my life. Judy and Stink stepped outside into the snowy, blowy, swirly, twirly winter wonderland. Rare, said Judy. Cool you, said Stink. This is the best holly Joliday ever. The end. Oh, that was so cute. Look at the cat. He's buried in the snow. This has gone long enough. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry it went so long. I hope you have a good week this week, and I will see you on the next one. I won't keep you anymore. Bye.